Hello, my dear friends. It's Andrea from Berlin. Greetings. It's a nice Sunday today, March 19th, when I shoot this video. And tomorrow, March 20th, we do have the spring equinox. The energy of the equinox historically influenced financial markets, and it is important to analyze what happens on such a day. And I would like to give you a sidereal perspective. It's not all doom and gloom. I know that the sentiment in the market is quite bearish, but we see that we have in general a sideways up and down evolution of financial assets. Of course, I would focus on the influence on the financial markets and on BTC. I would like to consider the UTC time zone also for this analysis, where at the equinox, which would happen at 9:24 p.m. UTC, March 20th, we do have a Libra ascendant in sidereal, which points to Venus and to monetary value, and we have Ketu, the south node, which really decreases things, takes things away on the ascendant, which means that we could have a temporary decrease, but I don't see it for the long term, and I would also tell why. We do have in the 7th house in Aries, again this is sidereal, a conjunction between the north node Rahu and Venus. And the stars that are involved this time are the stars of Ashwini, the Yogatara, basically, the most important stars of the constellation of Ashwini, which is associated with new beginnings, with the spring, as we see, and with speed. So we can really expect an increase in the speed of evolution for the financial markets. This is the way I would interpret it, but also more cryptocurrencies to be released in the next quarter at least. And in general, the aspects are quite good. So we do have a benefic aspecting the ascendant, which is positive. And in the 5th house, indeed, maybe this would be, in my opinion, the least positive influence is a wide, but it's still wide, almost a 15-degree or conjunction between Saturn and Moon, which again points to initial bearishness. Because the Moon and Saturn are both in sidereal Aquarius, and I'd like to point out that the Moon is at the Pushkara Bhaga point, which is a very positive point. It points to wealth in the Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra or constellation. Indeed, sentiments can go high. It's a very intense nakshatra in general, and it's associated with death as well. So it has the funeral cot as a symbol. But we would really need to consider the symbolism as the starting of a new era in finance, because Taurus, also the sidereal Taurus actually, is in the 8th house, so it has to do with the money system and huge amounts of money at the time the equinox takes place. So overall, I would say that if we consider also the new moon on the 21st, which follows immediately the equinox, again this Aries new energy, it would be a shift of the moon towards Pisces, basically in sidereal, and we would have a, I would say, successful quarter overall that can really start a little bit more controversial. But again, drops are not for the long time. Still for BTC, we can expect a correction in the last days of March, Please follow my website with the weekly updates, and most recently also my Telegram channel with daily updates that I would pilot at least for a while. I don't give any guarantees here, but I hope it will be useful for you to navigate these times. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you for liking, subscribing, and until next time, be joyful.